Excuse me, my beautiful black people, my Nubian brothers and sisters of the movement. I want to congratulate you on your success and let me stop bullshitting. Like, for real, I'm bald headed. I don't even need this shit. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? I don't even need these. Like, real shit. But that's some of the phony shit that I feel like what's been going on today. Like it's extra menace to society. Go ahead with that shit type of bullshit going on. Not because people are supposed to be like that. Like I wish people were taking information, but I feel like how people are delivering the information, people can see the bullshit in it, and it's causing people to be like, "Psst, go ahead with that bullshit." So, and I think, you know, I'm trying to be really like, I guess, intentional about making these videos and what I say in these videos, and not even though it looks like I'm doing clickbait in my titles or whatever. These are just like how I actually like talk or whatever. Like I'm a very sarcastic asshole person, and so I'm really just trying to be myself for therapy reasons, really. Like this is really therapy. This ain't for I'm gonna be on YouTube and yay, cause I've been making videos. None of y'all motherfuckers gave a fuck before, and shit, y'all barely give a fuck now. But I just see a whole bunch of shit, and I'm like, I need a real natural release, and through my natural sense of humor and intelligence and shit, I try to do this shit. But yeah, so I know you read the title and you're like, Martin Luther King over Malcolm X, like MLK over X, like what the fuck is that about? And of course, people are probably like, do I think like that? And if you do think that I think like that, I mean, obviously you didn't watch the rest of the videos. I'm just a mirror of the world. I tell you, or I show you what y'all been putting out there, and I guess like, and I get a lot of feedback about like, nah, that's bullshit, and I'm like, well, do you listen to what you're saying? Do you see what you're showing? Like, I think that a lot of people, when I put this on Facebook the other day, or maybe yesterday, it was read your post out loud. If y'all actually read your post out loud before you put send or put post or whatever, then you be like, whoa, wait a minute, that shit doesn't make sense, right? So, like, and I guess this video is about how people yesterday celebrated or looked like a celebration. I don't know exactly the inner workings of it, the details of it, but I know people were in Boston City Hall. Okay, so if I didn't tell you who I was, you already know. No lies. Boston's unofficial mayor. What it do? But people was in Boston City Hall. They raised like a Martin Luther King flag and some shit, and I was like, word. People were like making speeches about Martin Luther King and all that shit, and I got upset. Like I wanted to like I love what the young people were doing out there, and inspiration and community organizing and all that. I come from that, so I'm not coming at nobody's head or nothing, right? But at the same time, I was like, I can't like none of this shit. It makes me feel sad, bad, and mad, like all at the fucking same time. It's a whole lot of ads. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to I was trying to figure out what can I say, like I was really trying to get it through my head, like what was I really feeling? Because black people don't ever get a chance to feel, and I've been using this time that I've been having to myself a lot to actually develop what black man feelings are, or at least this black man's feeling. And it's very very foreign, very new, but very loving the adventure that I'm on. But I was like, yeah, like I was like in my feelings about this shit, and I was trying to figure out why because it was such a positive thing. And then I remembered like on February 21st, there was nobody going down to City Hall. There was no City Hall like function, no event happening. And it wasn't just here, it was all across the country. I know cats that went down to MLK's place where he got shot at. I want to say Memphis, I want to say. In that hotel balcony shit where he got shot at, and I was like, whoa, I got chills. And at the same time, I wrote that like, yo, bro, I got on my bro's timeline on Instagram. I was like, yo, like that shit gave me chills, and it's all because like February 21st happened. It passed this year, right? Nothing happened. I didn't see people going down to the mall. Matter of fact, let me pause real quick. Let me do a little Jeopardy shit so y'all can Google what happened February 21st, and mad shit will probably pop up, but then y'all probably see it later. Some of y'all probably already know, whatever. But it didn't get that love. It didn't get that national love. It didn't get that news coverage. It didn't get none of the same shit that MLK is getting. And we know why, right? Because MLK was for the people, right? In their ways, in their eyes, right? And it's really weird for them to say that now because back in the day, MLK was an enemy. He was targeted by the FBI and all the other shit. But right now, because they killed the motherfucker and they feel guilty, like, oh, hope nobody remembers that. And MLK, let's raise the flag. Let's celebrate the day that we shot his ass. Let's celebrate the day we shot his ass. Like that shit. What? Like I don't get that. This country was behind that shit, and yet people are outside talking about, oh, yay, this is what he did for us, da 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 da. Which again, so some people was like, yeah, but if you're doing that shit in front of City Hall and they having a flag in front of City Hall for MLK shit, that shit to me says they won. That says that you are like, well, fuck X, MLK all the way, and that shit puts a little hurt on me because these same motherfuckers don't know when Martin Luther King's birthday is. They'll know, they'll tell you, they'll look up the day and be like, oh yeah, this is the day that we had off. But then they'll say, oh, happy birthday Martin Luther King on the day you get off, but not on his actual birthday. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many like fucked up feelings around all this shit. And I feel like X is getting left behind. It's only like the few that really, because nobody went to the mosque. I don't see nobody on February 21st. Nobody went to the mosque. There was nobody hanging out X shits. Nobody's taking pictures um, at the site where he got capped at like a gazillion times and shit. Like that shit didn't pop off. But people visiting MLK sites, people are literally like forgetting about this man. Nobody's making MLK X speeches. Like it's disheartening for me. But this is what I see. Like I'm not trying to get at people. I'm not trying to get at organizations. This is what I see. I know what I did February 21st. Got it with my people and shit like that. I posted it. I know I posted me a quote from my dude. You know what I'm saying? On his birthday and the day that he passed. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all. I don't have resources like that. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't unless I want to burn down City Hall. But like, in the name of Malcolm Little. You know what I'm saying? But if I do that, I'll just be a known nut, and they'll just stick me in an asylum somewhere, or shoot me in the back of the head, and then I'll just be the known nut, and it wouldn't have done nothing. So, I guess this is my outlet, just to let people know that February 21st, X got it, and so not DMX, but X got it, and while y'all all going Wakanda forever and shit like that, don't forget what the X also means to the people. Because, yeah, Martin Luther King was no punk or anything like that, so I'm not saying don't celebrate the man. But I'm also saying that if you're going to hold that person up so high in that standard, don't forget who's right by him. They may not have been on the same wave at certain times and shit, but they were equal, right? You can put they're Biggie and Tupac to me. Like one person will be like, "Well, this person did this and that," and then another person like, "Well, did you hear the album when X dropped?" You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to get at. Don't fall into the hype of leaving back one leader because the white people or colonizers or gentrifiers, whatever the hell you want to call them, give that person more limelight. Let's not forget to put the same light that we can, even though they won't, but make sure that we put the same light on our leaders. You already know. Boss's unofficial mayor, Mr. No Lies, 1/4 the Niggas Talk, and peace.